All right, I'm going to speak on behalf of our team. So there's myself, John, and my partner Rachel. We signed up 3 months ago. Now, if you're working in a partnership, the best thing to do is stick to your strengths. So mine was speaking to real estate agents, hunting properties down, and then getting the lease signed. And then that's where then Rachel comes in for her part, and she helps and basically does all the designing and everything like that, and then we get it listed. Now, the experience working with the boys has been easy. They're really responsive, answer all your questions. There's never a stupid question, so you can just ask whatever's on your mind. They work pretty much all around the clock. I'm an early bird, and also I go to bed late, but these boys, some of their responses are after hours, which is good because they're always, sort of doing something. Our results have been good. So we're only actively looking probably after 3 weeks of us signing up, probably for about 4 weeks in total. We were actively looking. Now in that 4 weeks, even though we were advised not to be picky, we still were in regards to the property that we wanted. Now the property that we wanted needed to have a car park, so everything that we applied for we kept getting knocked back from. So then it got to the point where we were going to then just get a property without a car park. So we're about to look at a couple, and then after probably receiving 60 no's from real estate agents, we got our first two in a matter of 24 hours. Now, we weren't expecting to get both at the same time, but we did. We didn't want to say no to one, so we just signed both. And then that's where kind of, you really got to start putting in your work. The hardest part isn't, I would say, getting the property. It's getting it furnished and also listed and your first tenants in while working full time. Now, you have to just put in the work. If you put in the work, you get the results. Between Rachel and myself, we're doing 50 plus hours each week, but also as well, we had to just utilize our time after work on weekends. And the biggest asset that I found to finding a property wasn't going on weekends. It was going during the week. During the week is the time when not many people go. So I would always stick around after the inspections were completed, and I'll just chat with the real estate agent going down the elevator or sort of walk in towards the car or something like that. Just to build a bit more of a rapport and also kind of make yourself sort of known, and they might remember you just because you're taking a little bit of extra time. Where I found that was where I got most of my leads from, or it was just more so educating a lot of real estate agents, because not a lot of real estate agents are aware of this business model, which the business model is really good, and if you just follow it, you will definitely achieve something. If you don't listen to it, follow the advice that you're given, and you don't put in the work, and you don't do any of that, well then you won't achieve anything. Now, it all works on volume. The more you put in, the more you get back. Just simple as that. So the more phone calls you make, the more inspections you go to, the more you inquire, the more questions you ask, the more you'll get. If you just want to sit back and just go to inspections every Saturday or once a week, you won't get anywhere doing that. You'd be very, very lucky if you could find something like that. But the mentors themselves, Terrence, Jordan and Stan, they've been great to deal with. They've all also got their assets as well, all their strengths that they work to, but all in all, collectively as a team, those three boys plus all the ones behind the scenes that make it all happen, they've been able to help us achieve what we wanted to. Now we've got our first two, we're just going to keep growing from there. But yeah, apart from that, if you just stick to the plan, you'll get results. All right.